Name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent, teaching instructor with IRS. I worked at IRS over a decade. I'm an expert in IRS resolution matters, and I want to talk to you today about if you received an IRS form 6152, which that form is the notice of intent to request the U.S. State Department to revoke your passport. IRS started getting serious in 2019 about those who owe over $54,000. For some reason, IRS determined, oh, yeah, by the way, welcome to my YouTube channel. I forgot to tell you that. I am so excited about Form 6152. I just got all caught up. Anyway, if you've got that form, you have some serious tax debt. At least IRS considers $54,000 serious tax debt. To me, it's not serious really at all. There's a lot of ways, a lot of things you can do with it. But if you got that letter, your passport is either going to be revoked, or if you apply, it's going to be rejected. It's a serious letter. I've had 3 clients in the last 2 months come in here, and one had their passport revoked, and the other 2 had their passports denied. I actually had a person about a year ago went to go on a cruise ship, and they couldn't go on the ship because the State Department, IRS had notified the State Department, and the State Department revoked the passport, and they didn't know because they moved and they didn't receive any of the letters. So you got to make sure this doesn't happen to you. So IRS has collected billions of dollars by scaring the hell out of people. So what IRS does, initially they go ahead and send I think it's a 508 C letter out to you, and once they do that, by the time they've done that, they've sent you out a whole series of IRS notices, 4 or 5, and then they have sent you an additional IRS, I think it's 508C, and now you need the 508R, which is the reversal of, in fact, the C letter. So if this has happened to you, you have 3 exit strategies. Your first is to enter in a payment agreement on the debt, and you can get a reversal usually within 45 days. But IRS's 45 days is, I don't know what the hell 45 days means. The other is you may be in a hardship. If you're in a current hardship and IRS deems you're in a hardship by giving them a financial statement, document it, you can get that reversal as well. Or if you filed an offer in compromise to settle your tax debt, you can go ahead and have this reversal made. If you have imminent travel plans, it's something you got to get moving on. You can call us, or we do expert representation, or whoever you want, to get everything kind of reversed. The key is, though, at the end of the day, is settling your tax debt. At the end of the day, you got to settle it in one of a couple ways. I'm sorry my cabinet's open. I forgot to close it. That's kind of rude, so I'll close it as soon as my YouTube is over. Could you close my cabinet, because all the people on YouTube are looking at it. I don't want to think I was rude. Marie, take a bow if you would. And she are you, so anyway, I just want to let you know I'm very apologize for it. I treat her very, very well, just so you know. So anyway, the whole idea is to go ahead and resolve the debt. And what has to happen to do that? IRS is going to look at a current financial statement. That is a Form 433F. If your case is in the service center, it's in a local office, a 433A. Much detailed form. IRS is going to want you to support the entire document that you've written a number on. IRS wants documentation for bank statements. They are going to want pay stubs. Except for food and clothing, IRS is going to completely want complete documentation, and with your current financial statement, they will close your case one of 3 ways. Once again, currently non-collectible hardship, through a payment agreement, or through an offer and compromise, a debt settlement. Just don't say, oh, I'm going to get a debt settlement. Offer and compromise is a very, very specific program. As a former agent, I taught the offer and compromise program. I'm an expert in IRS, and I can tell you in a second, say within 20 seconds of reviewing your IRS financial statement, whether you have a chance to settle your debt. Don't give your money to anyone to settle your debt unless you know you are qualified. Many companies settle your debt. I've done this, I've done that. Most of the time, you're talking 80% of the time, you're talking to salesmen who don't know what they're doing. So make sure you speak to a person. Really, the best are people who've worked at IRS, or people who are well skilled in the offer program. So just let's review this. If you have a 6152 letter, know that IRS is giving you your last chance so your passport isn't revoked or denied, and you must jump on that immediately. If you have imminent travel plans, something we can do is we can get your passport, we can get all that reversed, or you can, if you want to call IRS, do it yourself, fine. But you have to be prepared to give IRS a fully documented 433A or 433F financial statement, and then IRS will come to a resolution with you, and then they will go ahead and reverse the process. By the way, thank you for listening to my YouTube channel. I try to open the drapes and let you see what's going on back with IRS. Leave me comments. If you leave me a comment and say, hey, Michael, talk about this on YouTube, I'm happy to do it if it's really credible. And you know what? I need subscriptions. For some reason, YouTube says I'm of value if people want to subscribe. If you give me a subscription, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope you know everything that you can about IRS passport revocation in form that you just received. Thank you.